Hey guys, welcome back to the channels. And today's topic is slightly interesting, and we'll try to resolve this through the Rankx function, which is on the DAX library. Hmm? And by ending of this video, we will learn some new things on the rank function also. Right? Let's get started. What is my requirement here? I have a very basic setup table. Okay, where we are capturing the user details. Right? There is a user ID, how much he is spending, and what is the transaction date. Hmm? My requirement is, if you see the user ID 111, he done three transactions. Okay, one on 8th January, one on 10th January, one on 5th February, one on 18th January, one on 26th January by 121 and 141 respective customer. I want the third transaction. The question is, I need the third transaction hmm, of the user. So 111, the user, he done first transaction on 8th, second he did on 10th, third he is done on 5th February. So this record I want, third transaction. Okay. Whereas the 121 he done one transaction only, so we don't want the record. 145 is also done the one transaction only. I don't need that. So I need the third one, third transaction for the user. Okay. So how I will do it? First of all, I need to rank this. Okay, how I will rank is based on the transaction date or based on the user ID. Let's see how to do that. So let's create a new measure here. hmm, Rank. So basically the rank x function, right? How it will work? This because it's x, right? So it is like an iterator function. So it will go to each and every table, each and every row of the table, and it will just uh, create the rank for that. So we have two sets of column. First is user ID and another transaction date. Let's try with the first is the user ID here. Hmm? User ID. So user ID. So let's take first. Let's go with the whole table here. Let's see what exactly happening with all the tables based on my total spend. Okay. Let's see. If I drag now, okay, so it will be 11111. Why? Because just try to understand here. This is very informative because it is required to understand the rank X. So the rank X is going X per the X is iterator, right? It will go each row and for the each filter context. hmm? So we are asking that for based on the total spend, give me the rank, right? So when it is coming to the first row, what is the total spend for me? It's a 101. hmm? For that, whenever it is doing a rank, he is not able to see other records, just coming on this filter context only. Okay, so he is not able to see 55, he is not able to 90. Across all the table, he is not able to see other rows. So how he can compare, and based on that, how the rank will be calculated here. Hmm? So instead of that, if he is able to see, it means that we need to remove the filter context from this table itself, so that I will get my rank. So for that, before the table name, I need to put my all so that it will remove the filter context from this table so that every row can be now compare with each other and it will give you the rank now. See, now it is working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, everything. This is very much important here. Got it? That's the first learning. But our requirement is what? We want based on the user ID and based on the transaction date, I want the repetition, right? So 111, there will be 123, then 121, it will be 1, 141, it will be 1. Not across the table. So here I have two choices. First is I can take user ID and take the rank, or I can take the transaction date and take the rank. Let's see which column I will take, and I'll get my required result here. Okay. Let's first try with my user ID. Okay, and let's enter it. It's not working. Why it is again not working? Again the same thing. For the 111, again it is just comparing with the 111 only. So everything is 111 only. Because the next higher level hierarchy is my transaction date, because I have a substitute the next column also, right? So if I use both the columns, yes, I can try the both the columns also. Let's try to get the ranking based on the user ID and the transaction date both. Just try that. This is also will not work out. It will work out across the table again. See, 1, 2, 3, this is 4, 5. This is working. For the 1, 1, 1, it is 1, 2, 3, absolutely right. But whereas the 4, 5, it should not be 4, 5 for us. It should be 1 and 1 because whenever the user ID is changing, I don't want the repetition of my rank here. Hmm? So just think, okay, this is a peculiar requirement you will face in your real time also. So whenever there is a one column, then second column, then third column, then fourth column, then fifth column, right? So you want a series of columns, and finally you are asking for a rank. So always take the last column as a field, as a table. Okay. Then based on that, if you create your rank, you will get the desired output here. So in this case, I will take, instead of doing all these things, waste all the user ID and all, I will take based on the transaction date, and if I enter now, I will get my required result here. So here if you see, this is first transaction for the 111, this is second transaction for the 111, this is the third transaction for the 111, and whenever the user ID changes, it is again 1, this is again 1. Now what I need to do? I need the third transaction, right? So I can just put a filter here, rank in this filter, the section of this report, right? I say rank is 3. So wherever there is a rank 3, we can just apply a filter, and this is my requirement which I am trying to achieve here. So this is my third transaction of the user which we are trying to achieve here. Okay, and this is the overall explanation about the Rankx. So hope you like the video. Do subscribe to this channels for more interesting and more complex scenario on the DAX. Hope you like this video. Thank you very much.